We're feeling pretty good. Well, now, put on the Speedo. Grab the Speedo.
Get the Speedo.
Smuggle the plums.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Relax Retro Talk, episode 31.
Whoa. Right on.
31. We've got a special guest.
Hey.
We've got Bubs.
Did I
or
point the right way?
Justin, or whatever.
Yeah.
You're the other way, Mike.
Yeah. Up a little high.
Little high. Yeah. This guy is actually this guy's brother.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yep.
And we used to run a website.
The one that discovered Guitar Hero.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We were talking
that's
about
right.
that.
No, I
Was
know.
that last podcast or
Yeah.
a couple podcasts ago? Yeah.
That's right.
And we used to run a website called This Guy, but not backwards.
There it
I'm
is.
pretty sure you're seeing it backwards, but it's
I love that you still have that shirt.
yeah, dude.
I have one somewhere in a box somewhere where when I die, my kids will be like, "The hell
What's
is this
this?
thing?" And be like, "Well, Bond, man."
I have mine at home, and I just completely forgot about it until I saw yours.
Yeah. I think we talked about it a little bit either last podcast or the one before that. But we all used to run like a website. We would do like game reviews, and me and Bubs had a podcast called The Late Night Reach Around with Bubs and Dukey. And I wanted to
feel
do
like you
yeah,
guys
we
were
did like comedy
yeah,
sketches and
like
skits
skits
and
and
stuff.
skits.
Yeah.
You guys
Skits
were
and
kind of
skits.
Skits.
you guys were kind of trendsetters in a way because you were streaming your podcast on Justin TV.
Yeah, Justin.tv.
My TV.
And like that wasn't a thing. Podcasts were audio only at the time,
Yep.
right? And I remember telling you guys like, why are you recording this? The podcast is for your iPod, for your ears. You don't video it. And you were like, shut up, Mike.
Fuck do you know? And then the best part is we did like a couple live ones because I remember we did like we wouldn't do them all live, right? We did like the Halloween one live,
Special editions.
yeah, and then we did a couple more live, and then I remember when I moved to this city, and we were gonna do another live one, and we had like everybody in like the chat watching and ready to go. And then we had like a pizza box and we wrote live reach around starting soon
Oh yeah.
on the box. And that's like, cause we had $0 production quality,
Yeah.
right?
Totally embraced.
Yeah. So it wasn't like a fucking title screen, like a starting soon screen, like what we would have now for our streams. It was literally the camera zoomed into this pizza box with like black marker written live reach around starting soon. And then by the time we got going, we'd been banned from Justin TV because I'm pretty sure they thought there was going to be some like porn or something.
Real reaching.
Preemptively banned, which is shocking considering there was like 3 people watching.
Yeah.
Right?
They're like, well, it literally says right there.
Literally.
They're doing live reach around.
Yeah, it says it right on the pizza box.
Right on the pizza box. We gotta shut it down.
We gotta shut this down.
Yeah.
All 3 of these guys don't need to see this.
That'd have been cool to keep that pizza box. That'd
Yeah.
been a cool thing.
Same with the why did we use pizza box for everything? When we did our
Pizza boxes for everything.
double Dagron, like our
Green Dagron.
Green Dagron. What was it?
Dragon Quest.
That Dragon Quest, the spoon, the sword, and the hot dog movie that we
Yeah.
made. And the box, we didn't even have like a costume.
I just went across the street, taped cardboard to my chest.
Yeah, and it said Green Dagron on the cardboard.
And then the wood
I
blew
thought
it
you were
off.
wearing a garbage bag.
I was wearing a blue garbage bag.
You were wearing
because
the blue garbage bag, but wasn't you wearing a black garbage bag?
I don't
maybe.
know. I know I almost
You
got
might have just had
frostbite.
maybe you just had your jacket on. Maybe
Because it was like middle of winter.
Oh yeah, that was a yeah. I got a little
I'll
concerning
never
first.
forget like the B shots of you walking through the snow.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, because
And
I
it's
wanted
like-
to do
but,
because
like-
he's always like this, right? Like the Sprite.
We're walking through like 3 feet of snow, so you're lifting your feet up like big giant walks. It was hilarious.
Yeah, we gotta find that movie, man, and we gotta put it up.
It's around
Yes.
somewhere.
so many tropes too. Like we had like I'd like bump into the stairs, and I'm like fuck, and then I'd have to like open the command menu and select stairs so that I could
You
get
tried
up
to
the
talk
stairs.
to the stairs once.
Yeah, I tried
Oh,
talking
yeah,
to it,
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
happened. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, dude. And then like the whole like the inn is exactly the same, but it was Sackville
It was
instead of Oak.
Oaktown to Sacktown. We scratched out the O.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
And
that's
that was
funny. I
also-
forgot about that. That's funny.
On a cardboard pizza top.
it was on a fucking
We
pizza
we
box.
had a lot of pizza and a lot of cardboard.
And it was like that whole trope where like you go to the next town and the fucking inn costs double the price, even though it's like the
Oh
same
yeah, I was
shit.
just here,
Yeah.
and it was $15.
No, that was Oakville.
That was
Yeah,
Oaktown.
scratch
And you tap the sign. You're like, this is Sacktown.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
yeah.
have enough money. Well, I don't know what to tell you. And you just-
Yeah.
Just walk away sad.
Yeah, the O was like crossed out, and then it was an S above it because it was Sacktown instead of Oaktown.
Ridiculous.
And then that's why the movie was called like The Spoon, the Sword, and the Hot Dog, because I couldn't afford a sword. All I had enough gold for was
Well, you died.
wooden
Yeah, you
spoon.
died. And then
Oh
when
right,
you came back,
died.
you died with your sword.
Yeah.
And then when you came back, you didn't have any money to buy.
And the
us.
king, you also played the king,
Right.
and the king was like, I was like, where's half my money? And you're like,
yeah, that's right.
and that's why all I could afford for a weapon was a wooden
I'm
spoon.
trying to remember what
The
was
hot
dog?
united me with a hot dog.
Is that what it was? Did I like
took a
feed it
bite
to
out of
you?
it.
Or yeah, you had to
No,
bite.
you like bumped me on the
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's
with
right.
a raw hot dog,
Yeah.
and then he took a bite out
We
of
had no
it.
plans too. We just did it. I'm pretty sure. Like
Oh,
there was a
man.
loose script
We had
followed
we
for
had
the
a loose
words.
script.
Yeah.
But I
It was
mean,
a loose script.
Yeah, it was a
It
loose
was good.
script. Everything was like, I'm just gonna hit him in the head with this hot dog. I don't know.
And then, dude, the bite out of the hot dog was what
Yeah.
really sold it afterwards. God damn. That was the best movie ever made.
We even made fake blood, and you died, and you're like,
Blah.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
that was good.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then, yeah, I just remember, like, almost getting frostbite because it was, like, so cold.
Yeah,
I couldn't feel my
yeah.
arms.
it's like minus 30. You
Yeah, it
were
was
outside
cold.
without wearing any form of winter gear.
Well, I had a blue garbage bag on.
Yeah.
I guess.
The,
I
the
guess.
wind wasn't, it was getting through.
Did
It was getting through.
And we
yeah.
did a Survivor Man shot in that as well. We
we?
were big into
Oh.
Survivor Man back in the day.
Because we every night we stayed at Mike's
Oh,
house.
yeah, we were, like,
for-
passed out on the couch
We
watching
just watched Survivor Man
Man
every night at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Sleeping
And
on the
you
couch.
had that moment where you were walking away from the camera, but it like chops in between, and you just kind of fade a little further away. every
Oh,
time.
yeah,
That's
That's right,
was
we
good.
did. Yeah.
Man, we were so
Yeah,
we were
good
such
memory.
good
I don't remember
filmmakers
that.
back then.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why we're rich filmmakers now.
Yeah, totally, dude. So I still to this day I wish I should have wrote down his name, man. There's a guy that comments on like all my YouTube videos and is like you guys need to re-upload bunk beds. And he like
That's good.
yeah, he like always comments. So hopefully he's
I-
watching this.
I wouldn't have a problem re-uploading those old videos if they weren't they're not suitable for today's audience.
No, God, no. I got tough.
We thought we were edgy.
Yeah.
We thought we were edgy, and it was like 2007,
I
2008.
mean,
like,
this shirt alone, I think, explains how edgy we
Yeah,
were.
that's right. Dude. Yeah. Ooh, watch
Yeah,
out.
Ooh, look at this. Look at his eyes.
He's
man.
mad
Yeah.
and he's flipping you off.
I
and he's
like
gaming.
that.
And he's
I like
gaming.
that T-shirt design.
Throw
I do
some
like
skulls-
that T-shirt
throw
design.
some- throw
That
some
was a
bones
good
on it.
good T-shirt design.
That was
Yeah, I don't
good.
know why we went with the skull and crossbones idea, but it looked
Well,
good. I don't know.
Oh,
We
yeah,
have-
and then on the back.
Yeah,
there's
hold on. This is
the
like our
little
older-
blurb.
That was our faces. Yeah,
Yeah.
cartoon
Yeah.
version of us. You have to turn a little bit more. There you go.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
It's good times, man.
Yeah, it was. It was a good time. We we had like a lot of episodes of we had like over 100 episodes.
You did a
I think,
lot
of
of
the
Yeah,
podcast.
we
you did a lot of
for a while.
podcasts.
And we would like even the ones that weren't live, we would start like recording and stuff, right? Like we would
Yeah. Well, yeah, because
we'd
I
go to
lived...
Finney's place and like
Oh, yeah. Well,
Those were
I
always
mean,
good
the
ones,
bulk of
too.
them, because we'd record, but we didn't have any programs to like record them at the same time, right? So
Right.
so we go like, okay, 3, 2, 1, go,
Go.
and we'd each hit record at the same time, and then you would send me yours, I think.
yeah,
yeah,
and we
edit
just
them
mashed
together,
the video
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, there was a fair amount of effort that went into doing that every
Mhm.
week.
Oh yeah,
Back then,
It's a lot-
And
It
it
was
was
a lot
it was
harder then.
every week too. It was
Yeah.
every Wednesday.
Yeah.
yeah. It
And
was
we
a lot
had-
harder.
You know
then,
who
too.
should since this is like the Blurrypron special episode, and it's a podcast. I should have told you to prepare. We should have had Chachi the Chipmunk come
Oh,
back.
yeah, dude. Oh, the Chotch of the week.
Look at this.
Oh, that's
Oh my God,
hilarious.
dude, I even have a chipmunk.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think it's a squirrel, but
Suck it.
every week we had a was it Chotch of
Yeah,
the week?
just someone who did something dumb or someone specifically that.
Just like some douche.
Yeah, it's just like
Piece
the
of shit.
douchebag of the week.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And Chachi the Chipmunk.
Yeah.
And
And
you
you
wonder
did the
why we
voice.
don't want to upload the old stuff to
Oh yeah,
freaking
Chachi.
YouTube.
Chachi, you got
Josh
out of
got a little
hand.
dicey, whoever that was.
Whoever played Chachi.
I don't, no. Don't take that audio and drop it 5 octaves. Don't do it. Not worth doing it. Or don't even bother.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of that stuff is definitely best left in memory of it. Like, if I was
Yeah.
to listen to any of those episodes, I'd probably cringe pretty hard. But
Think,
yeah,
you
we
think
did it for
back,
a long time.
But we
Think back
even
on
when
it
we did
fondly.
that Extra Life
Mhm.
charity stream, we streamed the whole thing.
The whole thing, yeah,
It
the
was a
whole thing
24-hour
was
stream,
streamed
and
live.
we were like one of the first people that I think did
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah, it's I mentioned in one of the YouTube videos that I had put up that I always felt like we were right on like if there's a wave, we were like on the cusp. We were always
Yeah.
just either a little bit ahead or a little bit behind of like that thing. And I think that if we would have stuck with it, like, it would have been impossible to stick with it, right? Like
Yeah,
the schedule was
we all
too
went
much.
through like a period of our lives where we were too busy to all be able
Yeah.
to do it all the time
And
And I mean, we did stick with it.
for a
Like,
long
we stuck
time.
with, we technically
Long
stuck
time.
with it.
like four
Yeah.
years or
At
something like
least,
that.
I
Like,
think.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say, yeah.
yeah, like we were really cruising. No, what I mean is like the marathon streams and stuff are like that's a big draw now.
Yeah.
People like will tune in. There's a I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's the desert bus.
Oh
on
yeah,
Twitch.
yeah, that's a big charity stream. Yeah.
There's a huge
just play
charity
Desert
stream.
Bus till,
Once
like-
per year, they go live for
Yeah.
a week, and they literally play that game nonstop. Like, and then that's their
For a
shtick,
week,
right?
did
Like,
you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Does that game end?
no,
I don't know if I know
I think
what that
I think
game
it
is.
does. I think you
I
get
think
all the way
actually
to
you know,
Vegas or something.
it might actually have an
and
ending.
it takes
Might
like a
have an
week
ending.
though.
It takes
What's
forever.
What's the
Or a
vibe
day
of the
or
game?
something like
It's
that.
you're just driving a piece of shit
Literally
bus down
driving
a
a
straight
bus.
highway, and the bus veers to the right a little bit, so you got to come in and turn.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And it's
good.
like real time from one city in the States to
To-
another.
yeah.
Oh, so
it's like a
just a
Sega
week-
CD game.
So they just do a
And it-
marathon
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah.
They do
that's
that.
funny.
It's pretty funny. But I mean, like, just the idea, like
Penn
that-
and Teller
that-
like
and
made
we
that
just-
game, I think, right?
Penn and Teller did.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, because it was like they were like, you want a video game that doesn't have any violence or anything in it? Fine, here you go. It's the world's most
Right.
boring video game.
Oh yeah.
Because that was when like the whole like ESRB was being formed, and everyone was up in arms about like violence in like Mortal Kombat
Something like
and
that.
stuff,
Yeah, I
right?
don't know, but
Yeah.
it was funny. But I mean, yeah, like those. I it's more just from like we were putting out content at least twice a week.
Yeah,
Something
like
was
three.
coming
I want to
out.
say like three
2 or
times
3
a week.
times a week.
Because I think you were Mondays, and then we'd have the podcast Wednesdays, and then I had something Fridays. I had
Yeah.
like my
Yeah.
final reviews or
But
whatever.
I feel like sometimes there was even
Extra.
like Saturday and Sundays where
Yeah.
like the skits or like the little funny video
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Right.
It
Yeah,
was
we
like,
would
we
usually
had
like
a-
every Saturday or second Saturday we'd put
Yeah.
something out.
if we had like here was the other thing is like I remember like YouTube came out and we were on what were we
Blip.
on Blip?
Blip. Yeah,
Blip-
we were
Blip
on
And
dot
we
TV.
were like
Be-
this YouTube ain't ever gonna be nothing. Like
Yeah.
we're sticking
Well-
on we'll upload the odd thing to this YouTube thing, but it
Yeah.
ain't going nowhere. Blip.
So I
is-
remember
Blip's
I remember
taking
having
the
this
world.
exact conversation. I was like, we should upload our stuff to YouTube, and you're like, no, Blip pays us without having to have the monetization rules.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
YouTube had whatever rules they had then, they're nowhere near what they are now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen what they are now, but your channel has to have 500 subscribers, and you need to have.
I think it needs 1,000 now. Subscribers.
No, it's 500 subs,
Oh.
or sorry, 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours, or 3 million short views.
Mm.
Oh.
One of those two things have to be true as well, because then that prevents you from just creating a new account, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah. I think, dude, I wonder if that's really new, because I think mine, because I didn't start getting kickback from YouTube till I had 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, well, and so there's a couple different like layers
Tiers?
of it, right? Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
But
Maybe
I mean-
it was 500, and then 1,000 is when you can make community posts, I bet.
Something like that.
Yeah,
How
I
many
bet.
But, like,
subscribers do you
the-
have on your YouTube?
Like 2,200 or something like that.
2,200
Holy
something.
shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The
Yeah, which I'm
um,
trying to get, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to get to 5,000 by the end
Like,
of the year.
you-
So if you
There
guys
we
like the video, subscribe.
the conversation went like that, and I remember because you were like, no, if we put them on Blip will literally pay us for the video, and like some of our videos, I mean, we weren't making any money. They were like $1.50 or something, which is still good though.
We had,
just for the
dude, we
view
had
count.
we had a
had
couple
big view
videos that
counts.
had like 1,000 views, which
Mhm.
was like insane back then. That's
Yeah.
a lot of views.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember, and then our tagline was like, we're too cool for YouTube or something like that, or like Blip TV because it's cooler than YouTube or something along those
Yeah,
lines.
I
right?
remember there was this stupid
so
fucking
Something dumb.
Yeah.
We leaned into it.
Yeah, and then like I remember years ago, like I want to say, man, it might have been almost 10 years now, or like 8 years. I was like, man, I should go look up our videos on Blip, and like Blip doesn't really even exist.
Blip died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck.
Died a horrible
Because
death.
there's some videos that I don't have, but most of the videos and stuff I do have. Like I have like
Yeah.
probably 99% of our podcast
Yeah.
episodes
I've-
still.
Oh shit.
I've definitely,
Yeah.
I've
Oh, that's
definitely
cool.
got all of my stuff, the stuff that I created, and I have like I did the fight scenes and the menuing for the Dragon
For
Quest
the Dragon
video,
Quest movie, yeah.
and so I have all of that, but obviously it's like black screens in between because I'm a
Right.
terrible video editor, and so I was like, here's a video, just cut this out and paste it into your side, and then the three of us, we each tag teamed that one,
Yeah.
because it was a big one.
I
That was
think
a
honestly,
rough
I think you
edit.
guys did most of the editing, because I fucking hate editing and I'm not very good
Yeah,
at
and
it.
you just sent stuff over. and we just
Yeah.
went
I
back
think I
and
just
forth
sent,
on it.
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I
Crazy.
still have that on my old computer, Mike. You should just take it and then
Yeah, you should
recover it.
I'm sure I could do something
do
with
it.
Yep.
I'll post it to my YouTube channel, but maybe we should censor it first.
Yeah, I can take
that
it.
one I
we
don't
can
think was
kinda
that
comb
bad.
through
I
it,
don't think
but-
that one. No, I don't think that.
No, I
movie
don't think that one
had-
was too bad. I think the more edgy stuff was like we started to hit a point where on Saturdays we're like, because remember we started getting in tight with the Rangoon guys,
Yeah,
and those
dude.
guys were like off the wall.
They were,
Dude, Joey
yeah.
Rangoon left a message on my stream this morning.
Oh
Really?
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
weird.
then he like redacted it, so I don't know what it said.
Oh weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It was like
wild.
Something
this
that he
comment
pulled
was
it back.
retracted or whatever. I was like,
That's funny.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys were great, but they were peak edgy.
Oh,
Oh
God.
yeah,
right.
they were right
And,
on the cusp.
But some
And
of their
so then-
videos though, like
They were so fun, dude.
Oh,
the tuna fish.
yes.
I love the
The-
tuna bread sandwich.
yeah. Which one did he go into Arby's? Meat.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
that's
that was meat and cheese.
beef and cheese.
Beef and
There's-
cheese.
there's-
I have a plan, you understand. World domination in the palm of my hand. We need to stop the party. The only way to do it is to eat at Arby's ecstasy. You better believe when my tongue tastes that beef and cheese. A-R-B-Y, because it tastes good and there's curly fries. Do you like to eat at Arby's? Do you like cheese on sandwiches? Do you hate eating straight fries? Do you like to sometimes touch a guy? Have you ever thought about dudes when you've been in the sexy mood? Do you want to start the party? Then we better go to Arby's. Meat and cheese. Meat and cheese. Meat and cheese. Meat and cheese. There's a war in Iraq, and the only way to fight 'em is meat, cheese, and Arby's sauce, and your choice of potato item. No more blood for oil, only beef and cheddar. George Bush, not my president, the hand puppet would be better. Do you like to eat at Arby's? Do you like cheese on sandwiches? Do you hate eating straight fries? Do you like to sometimes touch a guy? Have you ever thought about dudes when you've been in a sexy mood? Do you want to start the party? Then we better go to Arby's. Bring it down, 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 down.
That's some
That was meat and cheese.
beef and cheese.
Beef and
There's
cheese.
their
Yeah.
boys' night out video, classic.
Dude, so good.
They
Do
had
you
a
ever
lot of
think
really
about
good
dudes
stuff.
when you feel in the sexy mood. And it's in the middle of an Arby's song.
Yeah.
Dude, check out Rangoon online. Just don't
They're
say
great.
we sent you, okay?
Yeah, well, or do say we sent you, but we'll warn you now.
Yeah. It's just-
you know,
You're gonna like it or you're gonna hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we started kind of chatting with them, and then I remember like they were making a song, and we were part of one of their songs.
Yeah. They did
I
end
don't-
up
I
finishing
don't
the
remember
song,
what
but
happened
our
with it.
part wasn't in it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
okay.
Because there was supposed to be us.
There's a few of us.
There was a Benzai. That's
Yep.
who ended up. It was just them and Benzai ended up releasing their part
Okay.
years and years ago. But then there was like there was like 5 groups, I think, because each
Yeah.
group had like a verse or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good.
It was. Good.
I don't know. And so that ended up kind of spiraling our videos a little bit, where we
Mhm.
started getting a little bit more
Yeah. Dude, remember when? So I think
canceled. Canceled is today's term.
Oh, absolutely. So I think keep in mind we were like 18 years old too.
we were
right?
very young. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, we're talking 2000 and that would have been 2008.
Yeah.
I think.
It would have been about 2008.
So I mean, that's almost 20 years ago now.
Yeah,
so
yeah. And then I remember because we would do the podcast, and then for the longest time we would have like songs playing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? We would always have songs in the like we'd have like a little break, and then a song would play, and then we come back to
Yeah.
do a different segment of the
It
podcast.
definitely had like a radio show vibe
Yeah.
to it, like
And-
with segments and transitions.
And then we started adding, because Joe Rangoon, like the guy that basically ran Rangoon online, he would do those prank. Remember, we used to do it too, prank calls on Skype.
Prank calls.
yeah.
And so we'd put those in the middle of the podcast.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then, dude, the best. So we would do.
Was that the looking for a friend stuff, or was this?
Yeah,
That
yeah. I
looking
think
for
it
a friend
started
was
off
part
as
of
just
it.
looking for a friend. And then you would like call people, and the best is if they weren't home because it would go to
'Cause you
the
had to-
answering machine,
Oh, yeah.
and you'd have
And
your
you had
guitar,
to-
and you'd like
Oh,
write a
yeah,
song
play a
about
whole
mayonnaise
song.
and stuff.
Yes,
It was
that's
through
right.
Skype. That was when Skype was like you can phone with a real phone.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
that's
we would do
right.
that.
For 5 cents a
And
month.
I would just
Okay.
Google like a city in the States with phone number at the end.
Yeah.
And I would get real people like name, number, address. Just a little concerning.
And we would
internet.
always have it like it's this fake contest that it was impossible to win, and we would be like, all right, we're calling in. If you can get the answer to this skill testing question, you can win $5,000. And then like there's the odd person that was like, fuck yeah, like get, like all amped up, you could tell. And then my favorite one was what's big and red and eats rocks.
Oh, yeah.
And this lady was
Yeah.
like thinking so hard. And then she said something. She was like, a bulldozer? And you're like,
And I mean, not a bad answer.
No.
To be put on the spot for that. Not a bad
what
answer.
was the answer? Do
It's
you
a
remember?
big red Rocky. Big, it's red and eats rocks. It's right there. And she couldn't do it. She didn't do it.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Have a great day.
Yeah. Well, that was close, but no, that's wrong.
Also,
Dude,
there
the
was a
best,
thing where-
the best was when you'd like make those songs on people's answering machine, and it was like a 3-minute song
Oh, yeah.
about making sandwiches
Way overstayed the welcome.
and like mayonnaise. And like, could you imagine? You're like this single mom. You get home from work, you check your answering machine, and there's this 3-minute song.
Singing about making ham sandwiches, toasting it.
There was one where you were saying cinnamon a lot.
Oh, I
Like
do that all the
cinnamon.
time. I just
Cinnamon.
I say cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
I do that for like my sound tests all the time.
That was funny. Yeah, there's a couple. I have a couple of them saved on my phone or on my computer as
Yeah,
well.
same. And then, Joey from Rangoon, he would do some prank calls, and he would send them to us, and we'd put those. Because I remember that one was like, do you have Durango? Because it was like this lady had this like Dodge Durango for sale or something. Because he would like go in like the classifieds and call people.
That's funny.
And like he would like
Yeah.
lead them on as if like
That's
they were about to make the sale, and then he would like start saying something stupid again, like he couldn't really understand and they couldn't really understand him.
Yeah, yeah, that was a different time. I mean, Crank Yankers and like Jerky Boys and stuff was kind of that era as well.
Yeah,
which is
true.
real funny. So
And I
Yeah,
think the idea for that was like that was when like those Ventrilo
Oh yeah,
things were
Ventrilo
coming out
harassment.
too. Yeah,
It was so
yeah.
stupid. So many things. I think back often about like those videos, and I'm like, what were we thinking? But then again, it's like it was just part of the
It's
course
just fun.
It
back
was
then. Like
fun.
that's
We're
just
just
what it
having
was.
fun. Like we'd
Everyone
literally
enjoyed it.
Yeah, we'd be sitting together at times or online or whatever, and someone would just have a dumb idea for something we thought was funny, and you just make a video about it.
The Metal Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was all
or-
improv
yes,
too,
yeah,
right?
or-
We would do like improv songs.
Next round, Jeopardy. Here we go. Here we go again. Then 200. Go to congrats to burn their eyes red.
Because during that period of time, you always had your camera.
Yeah.
Like anywhere
Oh, yeah.
we ever did
That's
anything,
true.
Dukey had his camera. We'd go to Finney's.
Yeah, there's
and
like
you would
we would do
you
podcasts.
just make like evening compilations of us
Yeah.
hanging out and edit it together.
When that one where
You know.
Bosley, it was like
really riding the chariot
Yeah.
of fire.
dude, one of my favorite videos was at your place, Mike, and we were doing. I can't remember. We were trying to watch a movie, right? And it was like
Okay.
the camera angle was like you put the DVD in, and like we didn't show what the DVD
Oh.
was, which was the best part too. And then we went to go like turn it on. We're like, oh, we're out of batteries. And so we went to get the
batteries.
Yeah, it's like slow motion. Get me the batteries. And then I don't know if it was you or me. One of us was running, and Chariots
That's
of
me.
Fire was playing, and while
That's
you were
me.
running slow motion to get
Yeah.
the batteries from the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then we slapped the batteries in after like 3 minutes of Chariots of Fire, and it's that fucking fireplace. Yeah, it's a fireplace.
It's the
DVD.
Yule log.
Yeah.
Drop the Yule log in the DVD player.
So
I love
dumb.
this movie. There was
Yeah.
definitely some acceptable profanity in that one, though. We'd have to edit that. But
There's a lot. There's a
But that
lot.
literally was just on the spot because we thought.
Yeah,
it was
we'd just be
funny.
sitting there and be like,
you know, it'd be
You know what'd be
hilarious.
funny?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like that was the
Like
whole
dumb
video. Like if you played it in like not slow motion, the video would be like, "Hey, I need batteries." Okay, you go get batteries. Bring me batteries. Then we
Yeah.
start the movie. But because of like how we paced it out, it was just so funny, man.
so dumb. There was one where we were making hamburgers or something, or sandwiches.
Oh, at his
And
place.
Justin had
Oh,
this.
yeah, I
Yeah,
did
when
a-
we were in Kindersley.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was literally you guys came to help me move. I think from my apartment or just visit. 'cause
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Whatever.
One of those two things.
And I literally was just making lunch, I think, and I was just making.
You were making grilled
sandwiches,
cheese
But
or
we're like, let's do it into a show. So
Yeah.
we just made lunch
in the kitchen.
In
was
the
the name of the
kitchen,
show. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
And then in between, I would have a commercial break, and it was just me pissing in the toilet.
Oh my god, that's right. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
And I'd
do
be
remember
given,
that.
I'd be given pointers on like how to cook food.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
There was also one where you were recording a video. Remember in Finney's basement when he lived in the city? And you're like, "Hey, Bubs, you sleeping?"
Oh yeah, and you started cooking a bunch of food in the middle of the night in Finney's house.
Was I actually cooking food?
Yeah, I think you took like Ichiban noodles and like mixed it with
Oh,
like
put some cheese in
whiz.
there. Cheesy nudes.
And it was like fucking 3 in the
Oh,
morning
yeah.
after we been like partying all night.
That was the go-to after the full night. You know, you get back and whip out a couple Ichiban, cheesy nude it up.
Cheesy nudes. Yeah, it was really funny. That was, I think, Finney's birthday. Mine, Finney's birthday.
Could be.
There were so many.
And then everyone had
nights
come
at
down. There was a
Finney's.
lot of good ones.
We did
Can you put us
we
up?
did like one series. It was like food face off, and we would like
Oh
we would
yeah.
like
Yeah.
pit different foods against each other, like usually like fast food items. And then remember we did that one, and it was like the world championships, and it was because Finney and Sean would always
Oh,
win
that's right.
all the
Yeah.
competitions. So then we had one where Finney and Sean had to eat all the
Like head to
dollar
head.
value menu items at McDonald's, and whoever finished first won.
Yeah.
And everyone was hungover. And the best part was Sean had this giant fucking rooster tail the whole video.
That's
and
so
Finney ended
funny.
up just tapping out. I think he got
Yeah,
to
I
like
think
fillet
he
of
did.
fish and he tapped out.
Yeah.
And Sean just kept eating it.
Yeah.
Poor Finny, we dragged him into all of our videos, and Finny doesn't want to be in the video. He wants to, like, he'll lend a voice, but he doesn't want to be on camera. We're
No,
like,
he doesn't.
you're doing
He's
like,
a good
oh, come on over here.
Yeah, he is
Get
a
in
good
here.
sport.
I remember the huge burger one you did.
Yeah, me and Finny. Yeah, that was
Finny. Yep.
that was at the Ice House in Regina, just outside of Regina. So there's the place. Actually, I was gonna say something, but I shouldn't because I'll dox fucking Sean. The city where Sean lives now had a burger. The restaurant's called the Ice House, and it's a bar and like a hotel kind of thing. And
Sure.
they had like this famous burger called the Iceberg, and it's like one patty, and it's like the size of a pie, like the.
It was
patty.
a big burger.
And me and Finny are like, let's do this. Let's get the iceberg or whatever. We had been planning this like the whole time for his trip to come visit me, and we go there, and we get the menu, and we're like, Finny, look at this. He's like, what? He's like, what? And then I'm like, Finny, this is the double iceberg, and it's the iceberg with two of those patties. And then I was like, should we do it? He's like, yeah. so we did it, and it was like, dude, I don't even know if I ate a quarter of it, and he ate like.
They were like huge and thick. They weren't like.
Yeah, the
thin,
patties were like blue moon
like a
sized
cake.
patties. So the patties were like this each. And then the burger was like the size of a pie. Like you could have made the burger in a pie tin. It was
Huge.
good. It was a little
It's
ranchy.
huge.
They put
Oh.
it
Little
was
ranchy.
like ranch and stuff, but it was good. But fuck me, I couldn't even finish a quarter. Finny got like I think 2/3 of his side done.
Of course he did. Of course.
What a
he
man.
He might have
Oh,
even
man,
finished
oh, man.
it. Finny, if you're watching, let us know.
did. yeah.
Some say he's still eating it to this day.
Yeah,
no
exactly. He's
doubt.
still picking away at it.
It was huge, man.
Yeah, that was a cool video series.
Yeah, we had our
Where
own
you
thing.
talked about your 60-second reviews.
Yeah,
That
he
was
had
Yeah, I
nice
did. Yeah.
Jam.
Yeah,
And
Duke's
then-
resurrecting them.
Yeah, I just
So-
resurrected.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
it. Actually, it popped up on a reel,
Yeah.
I think.
And then and then I did final review, and this is where that guy kind of popped back in because I did my that top 10 underrated and underplayed JRPGs video, and I
Right.
had Rogue Galaxy on there, right? And the one guy that always comments, hey, you should upload bunk beds or whatever. He's like, if only someone did a final review of Rogue Galaxy. And I was like, that was like my review. For those of you that don't know, which is 99.9% of you, my review show is called Final Review. I would be like, this is my insert thing here, and then I'd be like, this is my final, and this is my final review of, and then I'd like pull the game off the shelf, and then that's what I would review. The worst one, and like they were all bad, but the worst one was like, I was like, this is my #1 fan, and it was like a fucking like,
And it was your fan.
like, rotating.
Oh, yeah, because you'd always have a random thing
Yeah.
you cut to for a shot.
This is my #1 fan. This is my final review of Adventure Island 2.
This is my limited edition Lords of Shadow Castlevania box set.
And this is my final review.
Those are cool things. I like that. I think that I think
Yeah.
if you have that kind of like something like that, it becomes a memorable video, right? Like,
Well,
Yeah.
you had what was the portable one? The
Oh,
crapper?
yes, Sur Le Crappier!
Oh.
Today we'll be going over Streets of Rage for the Sega Game Gear. So let's pop the bitch in and start the bitch up.
Yeah, on the
So
toilet review. Always in this
And
lush
I was
old
supposed
man robe.
Yeah, so I had like this. I would wear a bathrobe, and the whole theme of the show was I would review portable games because it was like, what are you gonna play when you're on the shitter? You play handheld, like Game Boy games, right? So I would that's where I would review like Game Boy and like Game Gear games, and it was supposed to be, and it's wrong by the way. It's supposed to be like on the toilet in French is the name. But then I remember somebody being like, "That's not even how you say that in French." But it's like,
that made it even better though.
And then I think it was supposed to, I think it was like a Star Trek rip because I was supposed to be like a French character, right? But I spoke with a British accent, and that's like Captain Picard. Yeah.
that's-
Captain
I forgot
Picard
about the accent.
is supposed to be French, but he spoke with a British accent all the time.
Oh god. But did you
Ridiculous.
not drop the accent by the end of the series?
Sometimes halfway through an
Is that
episode.
maybe what it was? 'Cause I definitely remember hearing the accent, and then I definitely remember not hearing the accent.
I think
It just fade in and out.
halfway through an episode, yeah.
Yeah,
and then sometimes
I
it
think
come
that's
back
what
by
it
the
was.
end of the
You would
episode.
start so strong. It's just hard to keep that up.
It's just I just forget
Yeah.
about the accent.
Yeah.
I'd break character a little bit.
Oh god, that was
It's all good.
Oh.
Yeah, no, my absolute favorite my most popular video I ever released was that one episode of downloadable content.
Oh,
So I
yeah,
had that show. It was
downloadable
downloadable
content was a
content.
good
Was
one.
the concept behind it was games that you could download, because at the time everything was still physical media,
Yeah.
and then they would release small games
Like Peggle.
that you would download,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like Peggle, stuff
Classic.
like that. Yeah, exactly. And so it was the concept behind it.
What
So-
was that one? Geometry Wars.
Geometry Wars.
Yeah, that one was
a
good. I
fun
liked
one.
that game. So the one we did though had Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Oh yeah,
HD,
Turbo HD.
whatever it was. And I don't know the first thing about Street Fighter, right? And I was just
Yeah.
like, whatever. It's Street Fighter
yeah.
2. Like I don't even know why we picked that video to be the game, to be perfectly honest.
Because it
with
was
you.
a downloadable game.
Well, and at the time, they weren't releasing, like, it's not like it is today where there's thousands on thousands on thousands on thousands of games. It would be like,
Yeah.
here are the 5 games this month that are being released, right?
Yeah.
And so I'd be like, here we go again, another Street Fighter game. They're all basically the same. Pick your flavor. This one just looks pretty. Next. And I got,
You got roasted.
raked.
Oh yeah.
I got destroyed in the
Yeah.
like the Street Fighter community came out and
Yeah.
delivered.
Like
a Dragon
actually,
Punch.
they nerfed Sagat's Tiger Uppercut and they buffed Ken's Shoryuken. And I don't know how you can't tell the difference.
Dude,
It was like,
they
dude,
delivered.
That's
They delivered
exactly
a.
it.
They delivered a Dragon Punch right to my nuts. Like,
yeah, dude.
They came out
and they were like
drove.
posting it on like Street Fighter forums. being
Oh,
like,
yeah.
check out
They
these
hit-
fucking assholes.
Oh yeah.
The video
you
had,
were
like-
hated by the Street
So
Fighter.
all of my
community.
videos, like combined, probably 500 views, right? Like it'd be
Yeah.
10 here, 15 there. That one has like 2,500 views. On
Yeah.
it. It's just people hate watching it.
Yeah,
right? Like,
yes.
Oh, yeah.
It was total hate
Oh,
watching.
totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Another thing, we were ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Hate watching.
Yeah, that's right.
People would hate watch our content.
So, dude, they're so mad. We made them so mad, and I remember saying to Dukey, like, how did they even find this? Like,
yeah.
out of the thousands on millions of videos on YouTube, they found this one episode of 2 guys talking about video games that typically 10 people see, and for whatever reason, that was the one that everyone.
Well, I think it would have been because like there weren't a lot of people making video game reviews.
No,
back
one.
then.
I think we got on that one quick too. That was the other
Yeah.
thing, is since those games were so fresh,
One like short
we
form.
got
reviews,
like
too.
first
Yeah.
to post kind of thing, right?
Well, yeah, and like if you're gonna look up a video and you're like, oh, it's 60-second review of
Yeah.
Street Fighter 2, let's check that out.
Yeah.
And all it takes is like one guy that's friends with a
Yeah.
shitload of Street Fighter 2
to
guys.
post it on the
And that was
forum.
it.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely raked. That's by and large my most popular video I ever released. I had a bunch
I
of
feel like your
those style
downloadable
games.
content series did pretty well.
Yeah.
I feel
I did-
I
well, I
remember
mean,
you
some-
doing well there.
We created them. We didn't create them for YouTube. We created them for Screw Attack, right? So
Yeah.
we were uploading them, and when we uploaded them to Screw Attack, it wasn't linking from another video source. Like you literally uploaded the video to them, I
Yeah.
believe,
Yeah.
right? And so I had a bunch of people on Screw Attack that was liking it, and I had mentioned this in one of my YouTube videos. I don't know if that was because like we had our own little cult following on
Then-
Screw Attack,
Yeah.
right? And they would be like, yeah, these videos are great. We love these guys. They're fantastic. So it's like, I don't know if the video was actually good or not, or if they were just like,
Our friends.
These are our friends now,
Basically
right?
at this
Like-
point, right?
yeah.
I still keep in touch with like a bunch of the guys from those days. Like I'm in a group chat called the Cummy Corral. And it's all those guys. Dude, some of them are just as like fucking wild now as they were then, man.
D-gens.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. No, there was it was a good time. I look back on that fondly.
Yeah, same.
I enjoyed doing that.
I feel like that was like our second like teenage years. Like our teenage years, but we were like old enough to like
To drink.
to drink
To also
and make
go to
it
the bar.
worse.
That's pretty much it.
Pretty much, dude.
But like, I just remember like you met so many people that were kind of in that space, and every now and then you'd meet someone who like made, like good videos frequently, or like a popular video creator, and then you'd get kind of jacked up because they, you'd like create a
Work
connection,
together, yeah.
and you just get excited. There were moments of like excitement through the process where all of a sudden you go on the next day to our forum, and there'd be like 10 new people all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Which is nothing,
Absolutely.
but to us,
it was big
shit.
when we started at 0, right?
Like, now, like that was exciting. I remember. And you just get jacked up.
I did the most collabs with the guys from Debase to this. So Debaser and Chef Protoss.
Chef
Protoss. And do you guys...
Pizza,
dude.
Pizza delivery man's the most dangerous job in America.
He's a man of the pizza delivery man.
Do you remember Kazikawa?
Yeah.
He was awesome too. I don't know where he went. Dude dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah, I think he's like an English teacher in Japan or something.
That's what he was doing then. But cool dude. And then I mean, other than that, I think I kind of was with you guys, right? I was bringing my college friends in at the time too.
Right,
I tried to start
you guys
a podcast
started your
with them.
podcast too.
I tried. I think we got 6 episodes in. I still have them, and I fired one up and played it for them. I was like, listen how young we sound in this recording. Like, we're babies in that. It's really funny.
I remember that.
But
and their podcast was nowhere near as good as ours. Do you remember that part?
No, I never forget that.
It was. The problem.
I edited that too. I think
You edited their podcast,
or did I?
No,
Or did I know I made the music?
I did some, but you made the intro for sure.
Oh yeah, you made, dude. So everybody, if you watch my videos on my YouTube channel, actually, that that's him. He made that like fucking years back for Blurrypron.
I made that. I remember I used to like this kind of stuff wasn't an option of recording like as a team, like to get a USB condenser microphone and clamp it to something. I had a not a headset like Mike has, or even one that has. It was the single ear one with like,
was it?
It was a
your
wire
Xbox one?
A wire band headset with the little boom mic that would stick out in front of your mouth.
Oh.
And I just like hang it over the amp.
No.
And I hear that now, and I would just
sound that
I would
bad.
just
Actually,
EQ the shit out of it and put on like as many effects as I could to make it sound good. And even still, I hear it, and I always think like that sounds pretty good.
yeah,
for,
it does.
Like literally just putting a headset microphone on an amp and playing.
Yeah, it's. I think often actually about that too. I had mentioned the Pinnacle Dazzle in one of my videos.
Oh yeah, dude, hold on. I still have mine. It doesn't work.
The Pinnacle Dazzle.
The video
This is what we
capture
used
device.
to
Oh yeah,
record
right.
like gameplay back in the day. The Dazzle.
So ripping
hearing
video
you guys
game footage was with the RCAs on that. And I mean, like I think about like the Elgato that I've got now. It's like USB 3, HDMI, 4K video, and it just works. That Dazzle, I remember fighting with that stupid thing
all
longer.
the time.
Like I would need to record 30 seconds of gameplay footage, and I'd spend 2 hours fighting with
Trying
that
to get the
stupid
Dazzle,
thing.
because you had to use the Dazzle software
to
record it, and then to like
It was all bad.
It was a nightmare.
It was bad from top to bottom. And then I go back and watch it, and it's grainy, and and my audio sucks. And I didn't have a real camera, and cell phones weren't a thing.
No.
So I was recording with my digital camera that you take photos with, but it didn't take very good video. It would like clip slightly.
Right.
Ridiculous.
But
And then I finally got a flip cam right as cell phones took over, and then I never used that flip cam again.
But like, we also like, even like a lot of my videos now, I'm not in them. Like, you know what I mean? You can just use gameplay and like talk over, so it worked. And I remember you did like a short series. I don't remember what it was called, but you would play like Ninja Gaiden, and it was just like
hard games.
Yeah,
like when it's someone who's
and
just sucks at games, or those types of games.
And you
plays them.
would always start off so like high spirited, and then,
that was because you guys would always be like Mega Man, and if you want to kill this guy, you do this. I'm like, I gotta get through the fucking first jump of the level, and that was the video. Yeah, I remember Ninja Gaiden 3 or something.
No, it was the first one.
Was it the first one?
Yeah, and you couldn't get past like that first real jump.
Yeah, I think that's a true story. I'm pretty sure that's real.
That's hilarious.
We're like, here we are, back on that first jump.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was just a compilation of me just eating
I had
it.
Sonic 2 with a broken controller.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember I bought my Genesis, and the guy who gave me the controller, it only ran to the right.
Yeah.
Like the D-pad was busted, so the right was being held down. I was like, Perfect game for Sonic. No problem.
Yeah.
Until I got to Metropolis Zone. And,
Yeah, and you had to go left.
I had to go
Damn
left,
it.
and that
Yeah,
ended
that
the
really
run.
brought too close.
Mhm.
It's so weird
Ridiculous.
how a person forgets about that stuff, like those
Yeah.
those videos. I totally forgot about that one.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put I gotta put a Blurrypron thing on my wall. I think I'm just
Yeah?
gonna take that logo, print it, and put it up there. I think
Yeah, no
somewhere.
doubt.
Yeah,
Be
that'd
nice to do.
Get the little dude just flipping you off. as
Yeah,
you're
the little
streaming.
Space Invader. Dude,
Well, I've got the original one, right? Because remember we
Yeah.
had to edit it because the original one had a Genesis controller, I think.
Yeah.
That's the one I have. I don't have the.
Oh,
and
okay.
I don't think I have the
crossbone part?
crossbones, too.
And the finger, we redid the finger on the new one because the
Oh, I
finger was
really
just like
wish
a
I would've
little.
wore that
The
shirt
finger was
then.
just like a little digital boop.
Well,
like,
we
it
just,
was just
we
like
just
a line.
what I did was I took the
Curved it.
Space Invader and I put the eyes on him. I made that logo,
Yeah.
made it. But what I did was I shaved the top bit of his hand down and left the
Oh,
one
and
line
left,
for
and
the
that's how
finger.
you got the finger.
Yeah.
Oh, like the
And so
original
what I
finger.
did was I cut the two arms down, but like the arms were up here, so I cut this one down, and then I cut all but one line down.
We
on this side.
redid the finger on this
Oh,
one though,
yeah.
and got like an
Yeah.
actual
Yeah.
curved finger.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But before it was just like
Like
a
we need to
straight
take
line.
some time and redo this logo.
We gotta.
the
we gotta
finger is
revamp
not
it.
right.
Something about that.
It was.
finger.
I mean, it looks a lot better. I will
does
say
look-
that.
looks
Like
sharp,
it's definitely, definitely a lot
Hilarious.
better.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a picture
blurrypron.com.
of the other shirt and I'll send it to you. You can
Oh
put it
yeah,
in
Yeah.
yeah.
so you can see it.
See, Blurry Productions or whatever was like our original.
Oh yeah, yes, that's right. Because
We did that Tony
Oh,
the
that's
Tiger.
yeah.
it. Wasn't
video.
the it
'Cause
wasn't the YouTube. It was that. It was no.com, right? Because it was the whole thing was like .blogspot.com. Like it was like a whole thing. Remember?
oh yeah,
yeah.
And it wasn't
yeah.
just blurrypron.com. It was like
C
Blurry
dash
dash
productions
Productions.
slash
Yeah.
HDRemix.com.
Something. Yeah, it was something.
So dumb.
And then I just remember like we did like that serial killer video,
Yeah.
right?
That was good.
And
that was great.
Kind of
Well,
that.
because you did your review videos, and it was C Blurry
Productions, and you were
and I
Productions
did
Films.
like my little skit videos, and I did Productions.
Crimson
Yeah.
Thunder.
So it was C Blurry Productions when we started doing it together,
Yeah.
and then it just went to Blurry Prawn,
Yeah.
and that's how Blurry Prawn happened.
There
And,
it
like,
is.
To me, the idea was behind the name was like, because back then, and maybe no, I don't know if it happens now, but back then you try to like watch porn and it would like always start buffering and it was like all blurry, and that's where the name kind of came from.
Oh, that's
So dumb.
good. Oh, that's
The videos that you had put, the serial killer was great. Crimson Thunder, that was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
That was a trilogy,
There-
man.
There was
Yeah, that was
also
my
Johnny
original
Napalm and the
trilogy.
Flaming Erection,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you're playing on the oar,
The boat oar, yeah.
the boat oar.
Yeah,
I
was
says
one of
mom
those.
don't screw with the hose.
Yeah, he did. He did. I remember a serial killer video I won a award for at the local library. Like when I made it,
Really?
they had like this film fest here in town here, and I put it in. It was like me and 4 other people and like a high school kid or something like that.
And we won?
Yeah, and that one, I think I got like $100 or
Grammy
something.
nominated?
That's awesome.
basically.
Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah.
I wonder if
Serial
you
killer.
re-uploaded those videos, how they do.
Well, some of them
now.
are still there. So
yeah, all those ones I think are.
yeah, because I
Well,
was
that
talking
one's,
about, I was like hyping up the podcast on my stream this morning, and Reiner was like, "Oh, what one did he see?" Dude, he saw the fucking Sanderson Pooper one.
Oh god, that's one that should not hit the internet.
he's like, yeah, no, Dukey, you can see Dukey in a Speedo doing the news.
That was the
Sanderson
funny thing
Pooper?
with Sanderson Pooper skits, because there were only a few that were made,
Yeah.
or at least when I was involved, they were always at the end or after we'd kind
They're
of
like
into it for a while.
They're like when you listen
Like-
to a tape, there is a hidden track on the.
yeah, and I'd always
Right.
feel
So-
like we would always be a little like half
Extra.
cut, and then we make a Sanderson Cooper video.
Oh yeah.
Like we started by the time we were like, we're
Definitely.
feeling pretty good. Well, now put on the speedo, grab the speedo,
Get the speedo.
smuggle the plums.
Just Dukey dancing in front of his green screen.
Yeah.
And then the best part
He had
is
that
like
scarf on or something, right? Like
no, so Reiner was like, you can see Dukey in a Speedo doing the news. I was like, excuse me, I was wearing a dress shirt. But it was like on the button.
It was
like,
with the
wet.
fan on you too, or something. Didn't
Yeah, because there's a hurricane.
Yeah.
Hurricane Topanga.
Hurricane Topanga. Yeah. It was Hurricane Topanga.
Oh, and then Mike, we did the Mega Berry Crunch.
Mega
and
Berry
Mega Berry
Crunch.
Punch
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
the jungles of Canada. And then I was like, and you're like, oh, what's in it? Rocks. And you
Yeah, it
spit
started
blood
bleeding.
everywhere.
rocks.
I still think one of our underrated videos, at least in my mind, was Bowel Mints.
Oh
Bowel
yeah, and then we
mints.
held a contest, and some people had like actual good videos that were like better than ours.
Oh yeah, I
Do you-
forgot.
was that the
I
one where
forgot
we
about
put a
that
bunch of that was a random ass roundup contest? Remember, we put a bunch of random crap in a box and sent it to someone.
What
And
was
my
it?
add
yeah,
up
that's
was
the
Michael.
winner. I don't
was
remember.
Michael.
It was,
Like it
DVD
it was as random as
yeah,
could
there was
be.
definitely like a towel.
Mine was the DVD of Michael.
Oh yeah, the like angel with John Travolta.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, because whoever had the best Bowel Mints, because we like did like this big promo video for Bowel Mints. And
Which Bowel Mints is basically you take the mint, so then when you shit or fart, it smells great.
yeah, it smelled really good. And like, and I just remember like you're like walking. It's almost like an Unsolved Mysteries thing is how it opened, right? Because you were like walking down
Yeah.
like the alleyway, and I'm like walking with you with the camera, and you're like, thousands of people around the world suffer from flatulence and stuff like this, and like you were like stone faced, right, this whole time doing it as if it was like this fucking Unsolved Mysteries thing. and then we're gonna cut. You're like, we're gonna cut to one of the people or whatever right now.
We
And
do
then
the
it just-
testimonials.
yeah, testimonials, and then it was just me. It just cuts to me, and immediately I'm like, I shit a
I
lot.
shit a lot, and when I shit, it stinks.
Yeah.
Oh, do
Yeah.
we have a
I was
product
like-
for you?
What was my line? Was like poopers, supers.
Oh yeah.
Tweeters,
Squeakers.
squeakers, poppers, shooters.
Right, I do remember. And then yeah, we had a contest, and whoever had
Yeah.
the best Bowel Mints commercial, we were gonna send him a box of random shit.
Just random. It was all random. We just threw a bunch of stuff in a box and a T-shirt.
Mm-hmm. Oh
And a
right,
shirt.
you got a Blurrypron
Yes, the
T-shirt.
Blurrypron. Like,
Because we made too many, we only sold.
We made
like
a lot
20
of
them.
shirts. We were like, people are gonna love these shirts, and then
Yeah,
it was
there-
just us three
There
wearing
had
them.
to
That
have
was
been
it.
leftover shirts. Like where are?
Oh yeah,
where
so
are they?
I have a couple.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have that many.
No,
didn't have,
we
like,
only had
boxes
like
of them.
4 left over.
We
I
typically
remember-
bought them like 20 at a time.
Oh. I see.
yeah, and then I remember I gave one to Kristen, and then yeah, my wife has one, and then I have 2, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I might
It's
have
funny
to-
because now, so back then you had to buy them like in packs of 20. We had to go like, okay, what sizes are we going to take? What's
Yeah.
likely? Now you can just sign up for something like Redbubble. You put your logo and
yeah,
let them
and then
just
you don't have to worry
direct
about
ship
the
a shirt.
overhead.
You don't do nothing.
and
You
it,
just
and
collect money.
at that time too, it just you didn't know even how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like where
No,
the hell do
there
you
was
go to get a
nothing.
shirt made?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's what
Yeah, I
you
knew-
thought.
I
of,
knew a guy.
you know?
So that was
Oh yeah,
that's
you had that
Murphy's-
printing place.
Murphy's brother-in-law had
Is
a
that who that guy is?
printing.
Iron
had a
Jet
printing-
Promotions.
But you
Yeah.
literally had to go to a business, and I mean, not that you can still do it now, but it's just so easy to
Oh yeah.
go online and just get things done and made. You know.
And like I've always like, because now like ever since we've come back to like actually streaming and like making videos and my YouTube channel and stuff, now it always like creeps up on me like, hey, I should make some T-shirts and stuff. But then I'm like, yeah, but remember that time we ordered 30 T-shirts and only sold 20 of them? So
That's the beautiful part about, like I said, you just stand up a Redbubble page
yeah,
and boom,
Yeah,
done,
it's-
right? The thing is that like people don't buy that kind of stuff anymore.
No.
I think at the time, like back then, it was like a thing.
yeah,
Now it's like, because it's so commonplace,
yeah.
I don't give a crap about nothing. Stickers, I'm all in on stickers. I think
Yeah.
stickers is the way to go.
Let us
But
let us know in the comments if you want
if you want some merch,
Luminaries of the Live Stream merch.
Maybe get those things
we'll-
that go in
we'll put
Crocs
them-
that people go crazy about. Those little like. what
Oh
do they
yeah,
call 'em?
croc lights.
Yeah,
Rock lights.
yeah. People
Yeah, you
get
put
pairs
little
of
headlights on your
Crocs and they
truck.
get these little. What are they called? Like
Truck
giblets or like giblets
I
or
don't know.
something. They have the weird name.
Yeah, like gems or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Mike's like, this is what I don't know though.
This is what they're called. No, my kids have them, but I don't know what they're actually called.
I have a pizza. I
They're
have
like
a pair
little
of
button
Crocs.
kind of things, right?
Yeah, then they're
Yeah.
made to fit in those little holes, and it's just a popular thing. I got a pizza and a pickle one in my Crocs.
Damn.
There it is. I don't even
Living
own
on the
Crocs,
edge.
so
Dude, you have no idea.
That's like
I'm
the first
missing
time I ever had a cheeseburger pizza, and I was like, pickles on pizza?
What gives?
What gives? I actually liked it, though. It was kind of weird, but I
Pickles on
liked it.
pizza. What gives?
tasty. It was tasty.
So good and
Too funny.
tasty.
Yeah, I mean, we could. I have everything with the logo. Like, I've got all of the Blurrypron stuff. I don't like throwing stuff out. I'm like the pack rat, so like I've got
Yeah,
all of that.
same.
I have actually the revisions. So I've got like the old. Remember the old background image we used to have that was the Space Invader? That's where that came from. Because
Right.
remember the website had like two banners. There's one at the top and one at the bottom, and it was
Yeah.
like
The
scan
one was like a
lines.
gas mask or like a paintball mask at the start.
There was a
remember?
lot, man. Like,
Oh no,
there
that was our
there so
momentum.
many.
That was the band.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
And
We were all
so-
symbols.
we were all in a band too, and it was super cool and edgy, and had biohazard symbols and gas masks.
Yeah. This is Seven Nation
yeah.
Army.
This is Seven Nation Army played badly.
It was a good excuse to hang out. That's what it
Yeah.
was, right?
That was
like,
how we
I mean,
hung
at the end of the day, right? Like, I mean, like even like you've got a sound clip on your stream. It goes bug juice. That's from one of the times where you and me were hanging out. You were
Yeah,
like, hey, I got a
that's true.
Saturn. And I was like, I've never seen a Saturn in my life before. You're like,
was
let's
like,
play
check-
this game called Bug. I've never played it before.
Yeah, it was like
Bug
awful.
juice.
So, growing up with the Xbox 360, I thought this was a good episode to bring you in on too,
Yeah.
because that's kind of like when
I
me
had
and
that,
you
yeah.
started hanging out. Was kind of like when the Xbox
Well,
360.
That was my
The-
high school system. for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, the Blurrypron stuff happened during that console cycle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it
The
was.
360, the PS3, the PS2, PS3,
PS3/PS2, I'd say, and then like
Yeah.
the Wii.
and the Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I remember Chad was like the only one with a Wii at first, and we would like just go play Wii boxing. It was like
And bowling.
and bowling.
Bowling.
So much bowling.
Yeah, Jason had a Wii as well, and then I eventually got one too.
Yeah.
I was never good at Wii games though. I couldn't get the waggle down. I'm a thing.
Got to work on your waggle.
Dude.
I'm not waggle.
Gotta
Not
work
good at
on-
waggling.
Normally, I think you said you've been like listening to these, so you kind of
Yeah.
know how it goes. So I want you to start because you're kind of the guest this episode.
Oh.
What's your first Xbox 360 game you remember playing, or first time you remember like seeing or playing or having anything to do with the Xbox 360, or what made you want to get it?
Sure.
To start with, I guess.
Well, I think the first game I got was Gun. That came with it, Western game,
that was
which
great.
fun. I liked it a lot. It was short, and it was fun, and yeah, it got me going. And then I remember Fight Night Round 3.
Oh,
That was a
Crackdown.
big
those games
one.
were good.
Yeah, so that was definitely
You
it.
got big time into Crackdown as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was later on.
yeah.
Yeah, off the start, those were kind of and just whatever. But I remember getting into that in Crackdown. That was fun, actually funny too, because that game. I was living in a city at the time, and I went to the Zellers, and the people that worked at the electronics store there didn't really know much about electronics, let alone video games and what the deal was.
Right.
And that game was set to come out like a week and a half from this point that I was there, and I was in the electronics, and I saw
And it's got a-
Crackdown.
It's got a big orange sticker on top that says "Do not sell before blank blank date."
Yeah, so I'm there. It's a week and a half before the game comes out, and it's there. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. And like Mike said, it said not for sale before this date. But there was just this sweet old lady working the counter, and I was like, well, if you don't shoot your shot, I guess. So I'm like, and I just played it cool. I was like, yeah, can I get help? I'm just looking to get this game here. And she said, yeah, cool. So I bought it and went home, and I got this game a
That's
week and a half
awesome.
before it came out, and I told a bunch of people, and they all went and
No,
got it too.
no, nice.
So that poor lady probably really got it after that.
Probably ended up on the street, lost her job.
You know what? Yeah, I mean,
I
take no
I
prisoners,
personally
guess.
doubt it because I have stories with that Zellers as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nobody
Yeah, I
seemed
don't
to
know if I
care.
want to say it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an
So-
after stream story
No,
too.
no. So yeah, it should be. But so one of the problems with the Xbox 360 was the red ring of death, right? And so what was happening was folks' Xboxes would bust, and then we would need to go and get a new one or get it repaired, which wasn't an option because there was no game shop in town.
Right.
And
yeah.
so what would happen is you'd go to Zellers because they don't care, and you would buy another Xbox, and then you would just take it back
Take
after
the
you
new
were
old
done.
one
your old
in
one
the
in
box.
and return it. People would
Yeah,
do
and
that,
take it back, and then they're like, "Why?" And you're like, "Thing doesn't work. I don't know what to tell you." This is why they scan serial numbers now. By the way, when you buy
Yeah.
consoles.
Yeah,
But,
that's
yeah.
intense. I never did. I knew people who did that. I never did it.
Yeah,
But,
I didn't
like,
do it personally, but I was directly like around these folks as they were doing it, kind of thing. So
Yeah, people did it. But
I
Don't come
remember
at
trying
me,
to do
internet.
the towel trick at your house one night
yeah,
because I think your Xbox or you
yeah.
knew
I
somebody
only
with
have
an Xbox that.
one red ring done.
Yeah.
For people that don't know, I guess like the towel trick was like when the
you
Xbox
would
would
overheat
red
your
ring,
console.
Yeah, you'd have to like try and fix it by just like wrapping it in towels and overheating the console, and then I don't know if like that liquid silver or whatever would like melt a bit and then reseal the connections.
I don't think
know
it
what the
really ever
concept
worked
was.
properly.
Yeah.
It was one of those things. What you had to do in order to fix it was remove the heat sink and then clean up the pads and put better heat paste on it. Put it back down. Usually it came right back.
I did that to
right?
my PS3 one time actually. I got the yellow light of death on my PS3.
Oh damn.
But
Yeah.
they weren't fun to tear apart. That was the thing. But
No
anyway,
doubt.
sorry. I jumped in on your Xbox origin stories.
Yeah. Keep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that was funny. Yeah, so back to that joke. That was hilarious. She probably lost her job, but she did me a service, and a lot of people that I knew. Other games, I mean, that was the first console I played Red Dead on. So I played Red Dead
Oh,
Redemption
yeah.
on that, which I loved that game at the time. There were so many games, but I remember the 360 also kind of and with PlayStation as well. It was the gamer points and the trophy race.
Yeah, but
right, the achievement
PlayStation
race.
didn't have trophies till a ways in,
Yes,
whereas
but
Xbox
their
had
gamer
achievements
score.
right away.
And
yeah.
I remember, like, you would check when you added somebody to your list. The first thing I would do is go and check their gamer score and just see
what they had on that
and you
game.
would look at like the games
Look at this
they played.
loser.
Yeah, you'd look at the games they played and you could figure out which games were easy to get the 1,000 points off of too.
Yeah.
Because I remember there were games like Iron Man. When the first Iron Man came out, that game you rented it, beat it in 5 hours, and got 1,000 points. So you just put up with
50
some of these
cent blood in the
games to
sand.
get the gamer score.
Yeah, I remember that being a thing.
Yeah. So I do remember that, but tons of games too. Like it was just a cool generation point where for all those systems they kind of started to turn the corner into just better all around games. I guess they could be.
And it was like when they started to integrate online without relying solely on
Yeah. Oh,
online
yeah,
too,
for sure.
right? So you
Yeah.
get like
You still
Online was
could
was an
expect-
option.
yeah,
it would be
You
like
still could expect it.
multiplayer mode. It wasn't. You had to be online to access your game.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah,
But-
those are some of the big ones, definitely. And like Borderlands, I remember playing
Oh,
hell of
yeah.
the first
Borderlands was
Borderlands.
great.
And still, I remember with the 360, I lived with our oldest brother. Borderlands, the first one came out. He had it, I got it, and then you got it too, Mike.
I did pick it up. Yeah,
Yeah,
because you
and
guys were
we-
playing it. And you were like, "This game's fun. You got to come play
Yeah,
with us."
so I lived in the house, so I brought my TV downstairs, kind
Oh,
of like
and
the
you'd have,
old
like-
LAN setup. So he
yeah,
had the
okay.
TV, I had mine, and we were gaming through Xbox Live with Mike, and we literally went day to night through a whole weekend playing that game.
Holy
So
shit.
we played a lot of
Like 12
Borderlands.
hours a day, and we beat it, I think, by the time,
Oh yeah.
like by that weekend.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
So like that was kind of the last time that happened.
Yeah.
in those years.
Yeah.
You know, that just doesn't. That's not a thing anymore.
No, not really.
You know,
No.
which is the social aspect of gaming. In some ways, I feel is better now because it's so much easier to connect with people who are so far away.
True.
But there is definitely the camaraderie of gaming
In the same room.
in the same room that
Yeah.
I like. We got it, and I'm thankful for that. But younger people who are young kids now that are gaming, it's
They
all
won't.
online,
Yeah,
and they
they'll
love
never
it.
probably experience
And
it.
they maybe don't think they would want to or like it better, but
Yeah.
there's
It
just
would be
something
more of a
about that,
niche.
man.
rather
Yeah.
than like the design of it. It would be like, oh look, this game's got couch co-op. The same way we would have been like, oh look, this game's got online gameplay.
Yeah, it was like the other way around. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. So one thing, and this is Xbox 360 related and related to what we were just saying about like gaming in the same room. That if you were fucking losing in a game, you would like go like hit buttons on my fucking controller to try and screw me up. You'd get mad and start fucking.
I
hitting
wouldn't
buttons.
try.
Or
I
you'd-
would hit those buttons.
Or you'd slap the controller out of my hand. Fuck.
Yeah, the thing is, when you're the worst gamer in a group of gamers, you gotta do what you gotta do to at least maintain a steady balance.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
that's
you're
fair.
just losing all the time. You know, you gotta get a little cheap, a little dirty every now and then. Smack a joystick or two around.
That's
Fuck.
funny.
Yeah. Oh.
Dude,
My,
what would you
uh,
say is like your
sorry?
favorite Xbox 360 game, or the one that you have the best memories?
Probably
with?
Red Dead.
Red Dead Redemption.
yeah,
Did you
probably.
play
That's a
much of the
great game.
online in that or not?
No,
Same. I played a
I-
little bit, but
So that game actually is funny
I
enough
don't know if there
because
was an
my
online
brother.
for that one.
What's that, Mike? Sorry.
I don't know if there was an online for that one.
yeah,
They-
there
For
was
the first
yeah.
one. For the first one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and they
Okay.
had, yeah, and they had DLC and stuff like their
The
Undead
Undead-
Nightmare.
I remember
and
the
stuff.
DLC. I remember
Yeah.
that, but I don't remember it being like multiplayer kind of
Yeah,
thing. You know what I
no.
mean?
I don't remember who I played with. It was me, Finney, and then I don't know who else. But I remember we tried fist fighting a bear, and the only way we could try and do it is we would make like a perfect like square around the bear. So like the bear's here, and one guy'd be here, one guy'd be here, one guy'd be here, one guy'd be here, and we would strafe to the side punching and circling the bear. We were like, I want to be able to fist fight the bear.
That's so funny.
Stupid.
Yeah, I don't know, but I remember my brother got that game. I feel like it was May long. It was some long weekend around the summertime, and he just bought the game, and he was gone for that whole weekend. And I asked him because I wanted it, and he was just cool like that. I asked him if I could I try it? Like, while you're gone, do you mind if I play it
Yeah.
online? And he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. And I pretty much I started it on like a Saturday morning, and I think by like Wednesday I was done the game.
Holy
Like, I
shit.
just marathon.
Yeah, you
through
burned
that game,
through it.
and he watched the end of the game. Like he
Really?
came back, and I was still playing. He got into it, so I would just play all night, and he would like couch play with it too.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, we beat the game together. On that. And I don't know if he ever actually played it after that. I think that was it.
It was a good game, man.
Yeah, it was a
Had
lot
a
of
good
was
fun.
really
story, and
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure there's
Both of
there's
them,
a
one and
lot of
two, were
others. I'm sure, but I remember that was probably the one I loved the most. The one that probably lasted the longest of getting use out of, funny enough, was Soul Calibur 4. I remember the Soul
Ooh.
Calibur games.
With,
Like, that was always-
Yoda?
Yes, that was the one. Yeah. Do people hate that game? Is that like
I don't know.
No, I don't
just
think
remember,
so.
and it wasn't like it was great. I just
Yeah.
remember that was always a game when you had a bunch of people that you were gaming with that would always get pulled out.
And nobody was good
everyone
at it.
sucked at
Yeah.
it. And I like
that's
those
that's the best
kinds
part
of
about
games.
it.
Yes.
I think,
Yeah.
right? Like,
You just
Yeah.
at the ground spinning your nunchucks as he
Mm-hmm.
keeps walking into it because he doesn't know how to jump.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's how you play. That's the best way to play fighting games. I
If
mean, people
nobody
get
knows
real
how.
hardcore about fighting games, but if
Yeah.
nobody knows how to play fighting games, that's when you get the
Nobody-
best
yeah.
gameplay
I
out
mean,
of it.
unless you're also good. Nobody wants to play a fighting game with someone who is good.
Yeah.
It's a
Exactly.
nightmare. I will not. That no thanks. But if you don't know, equally don't know what you're doing, that
Then
is
it's fun. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, my
360.
Xbox 360 origin story. So Jason had an Xbox. So I lived with him in an apartment. So
Oh, right,
So
yeah,
during
yeah,
the Xbox 360's lifespan, I lived with Jason, and then he moved, and then Justin lived with him.
Right.
So
right.
So that kind of bridged the 360. He had it, so I was able to play it and at least see it. And we lived in this little apartment, so I didn't have my own Xbox 360. I just used his because we shared a TV. So
Right.
he was playing Xbox. Obviously, I couldn't, and vice versa, right? And he moved, and I ended up getting one. And I bought my Xbox 360 for Gears of War because that game was just so freaking fun. And I had never played anything like that game ever up to that point. Right? Like it was one of those like breath of fresh air games. Now you look at it and it's just like every freaking
Generic
military generic third person game. But at the time it was not. It wasn't. It was kind of like one of a kind, right?
Yeah.
You could run up to a guy and be like,
yeah,
like,
the chainsaw kills.
Loved it. Super fun. And it had an online, super fun. That was great. And so I picked up the Xbox 360 instead of the PS3 for a couple different reasons. The Xbox 360 allowed for parties, which the PlayStation did not at the time. So if you wanted to play a game with your friends, you jump into a party and then you jump into the game and everybody came in at the same time. On the PlayStation, if you wanted to play a game with your friends, you made a game, you made a lobby, you invited your friends one at a time to that lobby.
Yeah.
And if something happened at all, you had to start the whole damn thing over again.
And even talking, communication
it was not fun.
Really hard on the PS3.
Yeah, it was really a pain in the ass. And so that was one of them. Two, all of my friends and all of like everyone that I knew except for Dukey basically, and Finney, I guess. Finney didn't have the Xbox. Had Xbox 360, so I was playing games with them, right? And so it was Gears of War, Call of Duty. I was big into like those games because I was a college kid at that time.
Yeah.
Right. And so all of those multiplayer games, those were like on the top of my list. Some of the most fun that I had with that game was Modern Warfare 2. And playing that with friends and jumping into there's this one stage, I can't remember what it's called anymore, but it was just shipping containers. It was tiny little map.
I know. It was like wasn't it the abandoned airport or something with shipping containers? Or it wasn't like
no, this was like its own thing. It was like Bunker or something. I can't remember the name of it anymore. Someone in the comments will know. It's like one of the most popular multiplayer maps. There. But it's just this tiny map. All the rest of them were big. You could hide. This space you could not hide. You would spawn and run, and if you had a shotgun, you would just like and take people down. Right? It was fantastic. Grand Theft Auto 4 came out.
Oh yeah,
that game was
I never
also
even played
phenomenal.
That one.
And then Mass Effect. Mass Effect.
You were locked in once that
came
out.
Dude, those are still. The Mass Effect series is still one of my absolute all-time favorite video games of all time.
Yeah.
It's just such a good, like, the whole thing, even though I don't like the third one nearly as much as the other ones, the whole series was still phenomenal, right? I have so much. I did the vast majority of my gaming on that Xbox 360. And so, funny story, we were talking about Red Ring of Death before, right? And so, my console, that console I bought for Gears of War lasted long through. I don't know the years. I'm sure you could figure it out. Whenever Gears of War came out, that's when I got it.
Yeah.
And then when Mass Effect 3 dropped, that's when it died because I was playing Mass Effect 3. The game is like 80 hours long. It's huge, right? Yeah. And so I'm getting to this point where you're about to fight like the sub boss, like the one of the main bad guys in the game. And my guy, like, I'm bringing the gun out to shoot this guy, and the screen locks up.
No.
And then I was like, what? The game froze. And I shut the console off. I turned it on. And it's like, blink, blink, blink. And I was like,
the worst.
Fuck.
I literally drove to Walmart in that moment. I just put it on my credit card because I was like, I have to know what happened.
No doubt, yeah.
Came home, threw the old one in the box, took it back.
He was really close with the guy that did that.
By that point in time, they had gotten smart. So what ended up happening was they released the.
I gotta get to Zellers.
All the Zellers are shut down by that.
No, by this point, Zellers is gone. By this point, Zellers is already gone. No, the Xbox version I bought was they released a new version of it where it was like the Kinect style one.
Oh yeah, and it came with the Kinect.
Yeah, but this one didn't. This one just was the Xbox, but it had an internal hard drive. And so I had a a hell of a time trying to get this working because all of my game saves are on my launch Xbox, and now I've got a system that I can't put my hard drive into. So then I had to go onto eBay, buy a transfer cable for this hard drive to put it onto my new one. The transfer cable comes in. It's a Chinese knockoff transfer cable. It doesn't work. It took me 3 weeks before I was able to figure out what actually happened in that damn fight.
God damn.
It was insane.
That's dedication. I probably,
Dude.
people would have fallen off in that amount of time, maybe.
And then I got it, finally got it, and I was good to go. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I believe I borrowed somebody's Xbox and just slapped my hard drive onto it so that I could play the rest of the game.
I had a similar. It's kind of funny because it was like a flagship franchise on the PS3. I had a similar thing happen with Uncharted 3. It like locked up my PS1 and killed or PS3, and that's what killed my original PS3 was
That's
Uncharted
how
3.
Yellow lighted.
Yeah, yellow lighted, and it's same thing. I was like, I immediately went down to Staples and immediately bought another PS3 and just put it on my credit card because I was like, I need to fucking know what happens. And it was the one that came with the PlayStation Move, and that's why I have a PlayStation Move and all that.
That's how he moves.
That's how I move.
That's how he moves.
That Call of Duty map was called Shipment, by the way.
Shipment.
Is that what you're doing? You're looking up Shipment.
Yeah, I googled it.
Yeah,
No,
that was
Shipment.
it was such a fun one, right?
That.
So
you just die getting shot through the containers.
Dude, yeah, 100%. You would just spawn in and die if you didn't like move.
Going back to being pretty shitty at video games, I would play Call of Duty with you guys and like. Because you guys were all into it, and I wanted to play it and love it too, but I sucked so bad at it. Yeah, I didn't have a great experience.
Yeah, that was at like the height of me.
Like
I was
my
I was
prestige
all in.
points.
I was all
my
in
ranking 17 times.
On all of those games. I was buying every single new Call of Duty game. The worst part, I can't play them anymore.
Yeah,
at all.
same.
Like the new ones.
World at War is the only one I'll go back to every now and
Zombies?
then.
The
that was the first one.
Original
Yeah.
Zombies.
So that's funny that you mentioned because
Played a
that's
lot of
also what I was thinking. I was like, I remember playing Zombies, but it was on the PS3. I was playing Zombies with you guys.
Yeah.
For World at War. And
But
I remember
I would
like,
honestly
I can't
play through the story just because you can play through the whole story co-op. And like, dude, even like
That
2
one was
years
fun.
ago, me and Faith replayed through the story.
Yeah.
Cool.
I remember going with you guys to Finney's house, and you were like, "Oh, let's play some zombies." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'm pretty good at Call of Duty," because I was pretty good at Call of Duty on the Xbox, where the controllers are like this. When you change the controllers to this, all of a sudden I can't play anymore.
Right.
And you guys,
opposite.
you guys. Let me have it. You're like, oh, I'm pretty good at Call of Duty.
yeah.
I
This
bet.
guy.
I
And
bet.
you were
that's
just
so
like, and I
Not
was
me, man.
so mad.
Not me,
I
man.
was
I'm
like,
a
"Bro."
saint. I would
Yeah,
never.
Dukey hasn't pressed a button in his life.
I was like, I remember just being so PO'd. I was challenging you guys. I was like, I'll buy this on the 360. You come play with
Right,
me.
I
You
do
know?
remember that. And we were
I was
bullying
so
the
mad.
shit out of you, man.
Yeah, you guys were just relentless.
Oh, it's
and
because in all honesty, it sounded like the guy that's dying and blames it on the controller. Like that's essentially what
he
it was.
was.
But
I
that's
mean,
a valid thing. Like honestly, looking
No, it
back,
is.
like think of all the times like I went over to Paul's house and had to play on a shitty Mad Catz controller that didn't fucking work.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
blaming it on the controller was like a legit thing at a certain period in time.
Yeah,
and
it
that
was-
was kind of that period.
I don't know what it is about the PS3 controller, but I struggle bad with that controller.
The joysticks
PS4
are
controller,
really
not so
close
bad.
together, I feel.
Yeah. Yeah, the PS4 not so bad, and then I haven't used the PS5, but I can't imagine they went backwards. They probably went forwards with it. But the 3, I found that it was impossible for me to get my hands in the right spot, right? And that's why I liked the 360 so much, right? Because it just everything was right there, and I've always had the whatever you call it, inverted thumbs or whatever you call that.
Yeah, the diagonal kind of.
The other thing that I thought was better about the 360 than the PS3 was the removable battery pack off the controller.
Right,
Because the PS3 had a built-in battery.
And it would just die eventually. You had to like plug it in.
The one that I have is still going strong.
Mine,
so
I have to
don't
plug
know.
mine in.
Yeah, is it
for
bad?
to work, yeah.
But with the 360, you could unplug it. So I had a quick charge station. So I had like 8 batteries that were like charged at any given time. So I could just quick swap them. But if, for whatever reason, if those batteries didn't work, then they always came with a shell. You just slap 2 AA's in, pop that
Right.
thing, and away you go. And even now, actually, does this one have it? Yeah, it does too. So even now, they still have that, right? Like it's still, you can still use AA
Okay,
batteries.
that's like a new Xbox controller.
This is a brand new Xbox controller. Yeah, this
like the
one's
Xbox
for
One or Series.
as
something.
far as I know, yeah, it was on sale at Walmart. It's camo. I'm surprised you
Can't
can
even
see
see
it.
it.
I
even,
can't even see it with all
to be
that camera.
surprised, but
I just see a floating cable.
but yeah, so that's something that I've always liked about the Xbox controllers is that you can put actual batteries into them, because there is nothing worse. And the PS3 was especially bad for this because the cable they gave you was a 3-footer,
yeah,
so it was only
Yeah,
this
fuck.
they
long,
really stick it to you with that. Cable.
right? And so,
Yeah,
and
dude.
at the time, it wasn't like, you know, like they sell these cables at freaking gas stations now, right? But
Yeah, yeah.
it's not like it was then. Like then you had to go to freaking Best Buy and buy a $40
Yeah.
8-foot cable, right?
I always just bought these. There's like extension cables,
Oh yeah.
USB extension cables or whatever.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
What was like your favorite? Probably Mass Effect. Hey, it was like
Mass Effect, hands down. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an easy one. Digging a little bit deeper.
Yeah, because there are those ones that are just like like they were great games on any console.
100%.
You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, 100%.
Whose fucking house was it that always was playing Peggle? Was that you?
Oh yeah, I fucking love Peggle,
You
dude.
threw
Let me
down
tell
some
you a story
Peggle.
about Peggle. The first time I ever played Peggle, I was visiting my brother, and it just dropped. Peggle just dropped. It
It
was
was a
all the
Peggle
rage.
drop.
People were playing Peggle. So anyways, we were playing and going through the story mode where you get the different characters, you unlock whatever abilities.
There's characters in Peggle.
Yeah, there's different characters, and they give you different
They have special abilities.
like specials that let you clear the board.
Oh,
and
I didn't know.
So there's strategy in Peggle.
I thought
It
you
was a
literally
fun
just pushed a button and watched the balls
No,
drop.
there's angles, man. It's geometry. It's math, okay? So we're playing it, and we're going through the different levels, and it's late. And it's one of the best nights of my life. I'm playing Peggle. My brother said, okay, I'm going to call it. I'm out of here. I'm going to go to bed. So I'm like, cool, that's good. I'm just going to keep playing some Peggle. I got to finish. For some reason, I thought it didn't save your progress, and at no point did it say save. And I was like 3 hours in, so I'm like, I can't quit. I need to keep going and finish Peggle. And I played Peggle till like 3:30 in the morning,
Oh,
and I beat it. And Jason got up. He's like, holy shit, did you finish it last night? I was like, well, yeah, I didn't want to have to start over. He's like, well, it saves after
in between each level.
Yeah, I was saving the
probably.
whole time. I have no idea why I thought it wasn't, but my first experience with Peggle was like 7 hours long. It's like, I don't want to play this anymore. I want to sleep.
I need to go to bed. That's
Peggle
so
was fun.
funny, dude. Peggle was great. All those PopCap games. Plants vs. Zombies was also.
Oh yeah, that one was
At the
fun.
same
I
time.
played that.
Do you remember a game, and I think it kind of got shit on, but I really enjoyed it. It was called Too Human.
Oh yeah, you really liked that one
Yeah, it was
for
like
some reason.
Yeah, and nobody liked it. Nobody liked that game for whatever.
Well,
the
it was in like
controls were-
development hell for like 15 years. I
Yeah,
think. It
and
was supposed
oh,
to
really?
come out on like the PS2.
Yeah,
and then it
oh
kept
yeah,
getting pushed.
yeah. It was a total nightmare, and people complained notoriously about the controls. But I remember that game was just kind of different and fun.
You liked Darksiders or something like that.
Darksiders,
too, I
yeah,
remember.
yeah. Darksiders, that was a good one.
Prototype. Do you remember that?
Oh
Prototype,
yeah, and then
yeah.
Infamous, but
Infamous.
was like PS3. I think.
Infamous was PS3.
But it's like
That
they
was
were like
fun, too,
literally
though.
the same fucking game.
It was the same game, just one was like demon mode and one was electricity mode.
Yeah, one of my favorite because like I thought this is why I think this was like the perfect episode to have you on because I did not grow up or really play an Xbox 360 at all. I bought one like 2 years ago finally, so I can someday play Blue Dragon and Lost Odyssey.
Oh, Blue Dragon, that was fun.
Oh,
Blue
you actually
Dragon and
played that
Lost
one?
Odyssey.
I played a good chunk of it. I never finished it, but I think I took it from Mike. I think he let me use it
Okay.
or borrow it.
Yeah, I bought it so I could play those at some point. But one of my favorite Xbox 360 memories, and it's it's kind of shitty, but it was Mike's birthday, and we're all talking Mike into buying Street Fighter 4 on Xbox.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like his birthday money, and we're all like, it's supposed to be really good, and like all this stuff, and you're like, I don't even like fighting games. And we're like, talked you into it,
And he bought
and
it.
you bought it, and you hated it right
I
out of the
did not
gate.
like it.
And I couldn't play it. Same reason you couldn't play fucking Red Dead or Zombies, because I
Yeah,
couldn't
the
use the
controller's
fucking
awful.
Xbox controller.
Yeah, I remember this.
And then here's the best part, all right? We're all struggling and doing fucking terrible. And then Bubs plays Zangief and just hits R1 the entire game.
just pile driving.
And he does the lariat.
Oh yeah, that's
the
right,
windmill.
the windmill.
And you
Yeah.
beat the whole game just pushing that one button over and over again. And you're just shit talking Mike the whole time.
The further I got, the madder he got. Oh yes.
I've never been good at fighting games. Never. Not one time in my life. I've always liked fighting games, and I've always liked watching them.
Yeah.
And I've always liked the concept of fighting games, and I've always been garbage at them. Pure garbage. I just don't have it.
That was like a core memory, and I still feel bad to this day that like we fucking talked you
That's
into
right.
it.
Now
And like,
you gotta buy me a replacement game. What would I bought instead? No, I mean, I think I don't think you would have talked me into it if I really didn't want to do it, right?
Yeah.
I probably grabbed it and was looking at it and like, oh, maybe we give this a try. I mean, it was still a beautiful game.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that was the one that had like the cell shading and stuff on
kind
it.
of, it was like a
it looked cool.
unique. It was like art style was really good.
Yeah.
And then I just remember like usually if you get like, as far as me anyways, usually if I get like a shitty game, I'll like when we got Gundam, what was it, New Gundam Breaker,
Breakers,
and you're like kind of convincing yourself it's not so bad because it's a brand new game that you just spent money on.
Bought it. Yeah.
But I remember like within 2 hours you like were like so pissed off that you'd bought this fucking game.
Not happy about that one. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been good at fighting games, so that makes sense.
Yeah, and I think everybody was bad at it until you started just hitting one button over and over again.
I think
Lariating.
that tells you everything about like fighting games, I guess. Because the worst of the people could be,
the only one that beats it.
It's like me playing Smash Brothers. Also equally annoying to play with me in is Captain Falcon, because I'm just Falcon punching. That's all I'm doing. I'm just Falcon punching, and I'm always losing. But every now and then I clip someone, and they get so mad, and then everything's worth it.
I think we were over at Chad's house playing Melee on the GameCube, and you were Falcon pouching, and Chad's very good at Smash Bros.
Yeah,
but you caught him once and knocked him out, and he dropped his controller and left the room.
He got mad.
He
There's a few mad moments there.
Yeah, they would get.
And then
so
Jay would always give you the.
Oh yeah, Jay loved it.
Look, he was always happy. He's always happy about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, that is so funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so funny, without all those video games, without video games or, the Blurrypron stuff never would have even happened.
Yeah, really.
If that wasn't something we were interested in.
We wouldn't be here today.
Without the 360, there you go. 50 Cent, Blood on the Sand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did a review of that too.
I did do a review of that.
Right,
And you said it was really good.
It was a excuse me, it was a really fun.
My brother
He got sand in his mouth.
It was a really fun game, actually. That game was a lot of fun.
A camel controller.
Camel foot.
That game was a lot of fun. I actually quite enjoyed it, but it played a lot like Gears of War. So I mean,
okay.
Well, I mean, Guitar Hero, Rock Band, all of those things.
Oh yeah, Rock Band
Rock
took
Band.
off.
Played
then,
those.
too.
Yeah,
Those are all 360 games too.
like that. I was equally excited for that to come out just for the drums, because in my mind there was nothing to that point that was the drum simulation. Like there was, and there were rhythm and kind of sim games, but like that was cool. I remember being very excited for that.
Do you guys remember playing O2 Jam?
Yes. Yes, I do.
It was like some shitty keyboard.
That was the one on
based
the.
Oh
on
my
the
God,
computer.
yes.
It was like
Yes,
Dance
I
Dance
do
Revolution,
remember
but
that.
with your keyboard.
Yeah.
There was a song called 11th Hour, and it was like
Oh, that was the best one.
it was
Mike's
a really
phone
good
rings.
song.
Is that's the ringtone?
It was good though, man.
It was good. The game was fun. I was awful at it, but it was good.
Jam.
Moo Online.
Moo. That's what I was trying to think of the name. Moo
yes.
Online. There was that other one that was an MMO before WoW or anything.
Fung Wan.
Fung Wan.
That was like the best
Yeah, Fung
MMO
Wan.
because you had like weapon types. It was like a martial arts MMO, like in ancient China, and you had weapon types, and then depending on what weapon type, you had a choice between certain clans, and the clans actually mattered because you would steal artifacts or relics from other clans' vaults, and then you'd get like EXP boosts and like res sickness removers and stuff like that when you would steal their, and you could like steal their towns, and
Those
like,
ones
it
are
was
fun.
just an
it was
always
fucking
moving world.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it would just be like all of a sudden Dukey would be like, "Oh, I found this new game," or check this random game that nobody's ever heard of except for like 3,000 people in Japan are playing it. It's called Moo Online, and it
You would
sucked
always
us
wait.
into-
You would always wait. Moo Online, for example, you'd be level 20, and you'd be like, "Hey, play this game." We'd be level 1. You're like, "Look what I can do." And you just
Oh
be
yeah,
murdering
for
us.
sure. You would always be.
I think I still do that. Like,
You're like,
look at
this
Star
is gonna be
Trek-
so much fun when I tell them.
Yeah. Well, look at Star Trek Online, right? I'd like pretty much beat the game, and then I was like, Mike, you should play Star Trek Online. But I think it's like
that was my bad. You guys tried to bring me in on that way earlier, and I
That's
was like,
true.
I don't like Star Trek. What a waste of my time.
True,
and I'm like,
true.
yes, watch all of the Star Trek.
Yeah. But I think a part of it is like I don't want to tell you guys a game that I'm gonna like be dropping.
Yeah,
next
if you're gonna
week, you know
die
what I
on it
mean?
immediately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fung Wan, I haven't heard that in a long time.
It was based on a thing called, I think it was like Storm Riders, and I ended up watching the movie one night, and it was like weird. It was like some old like Hong Kong flick kind of thing, but yeah, that's
Cool.
growing up with
There
the
it is.
Xbox. That's our history, our original history of making like video content back in like 2008. But yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, for sure. That was fun.
You're welcome
That was a lot of
anytime.
fun. We'll
Come hang
trip
out with
down
us.
memory lane. I will get you. Yeah, definitely want to see that Dragon Quest movie.
Yeah,
So-
same.
Mhm.
We haven't
get
seen
that
it in
figured
so
out.
long.
Because it's on my old computer that's in my cold room, and the hard drive's fine. Something's wrong with the computer. Probably just like a power supply.
If you have the hard drive, I could definitely.
Get her
Go
out.
diving for it.
We'll get that for sure. That'd be funny to see. That'd be fun. Actually, it'd
That would
be
be fun
cool
to
if you
see.
could get it and not watch it
And do a live.
and do a live or
Yeah.
at least record.
But then what if there's some?
So we'll pre-record our first time.
The three of
yeah,
us,
okay,
we'll watch it as
Yeah.
a group.
Yeah,
And then
It
if
would
for
be
the first
funny to
time.
go. Did we do something once where we went through old videos and did like a?
I did
commentary
on
We did
Twitch.
that a little
on Twitch
while
a
ago.
long. It was like
Oh,
it was like
yeah.
5 or more years ago.
It would be kind of fun to pick a few of them,
Yeah,
that
we'd have to
fit.
pre-screen them. I
screen
think.
them, and then
Yeah.
just do a commentary watch. Would be
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, some of the ones that I have, I think I could beep them out. I think I've got couch buddies.
Oh,
I might
yeah.
still have
Couch
bunk
buddies, yeah.
beds. I don't.
Do you
I
have
don't
bunk
know.
beds?
I
Bunk
might.
beds, I probably have, and we could edit. I could edit it for sure.
I mean, anything
Just
you need
censor-
to just
just
censor
beep it.
out. I mean, people are thinking of things much worse.
Oh yeah,
Like
It's
it's
just-
like
it's-
innocent, just dumb.
It's not it's not as bad
There's
as
nothing
other
hurtful
things,
or anything bad that we said.
Yeah.
It's
but
just-
there is
it
there
just-
is there is flagrant use of like a bunch of things that's not okay to be said.
yeah, yeah.
It was a different time. That's
was a
20 years
different
ago.
It was a great time. It was fun.
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. You can find me online at twitch.tv/Dukey03 or youtube.com/Dukey03. You're probably there already. And then we got our boy DG over here.
Twitch.tv/DG online. And then I also have my YouTube channel. And I think you can get to it by going to youtube.com/@the Dad Gaming Online. I think.
I'll put
I
it
don't
in the
know.
comments for sure.
Dad gaming.
You can add it
Online.
into the comments. Otherwise, it's like it's this long, and you're better off just searching for Dad Gaming Online and rolling the dice and hoping one of my videos pops up.
We're trying to get him to 100 subscribers so that
Trying,
you can
yeah.
have like a proper.
Then I can get a real
channel.
YouTube page. That way, YouTube is like, okay, fine, this guy's legit. Oh, my latest video is actually doing pretty well.
Yeah, it's doing
So,
really good.
Yeah,
We're doing
man.
good.
By the time
Things
this
are doing
goes
good.
up, it'll be over 1,000, I think.
I mean, possibly. I was gonna look, but I don't want to like jinx it. Like refresh it. And it's like your channel's been banned.
you mentioned Lemon Party.
Yeah, that's right, you did. Live reach around starting soon.
Yeah,
That's right.
Starting soon. Thanks for watching or listening, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
See you later. Have a good one.